I wonder when we decided that seasons had an ending. Because I went outside early this morning and I could feel it. It's not autumn, not yet, but something has changed. The air feels different first thing, and the light does too. There are tiny hints of what's coming, and yet by midday there is absolutely no question that we are very much in summer. It's hot. Everything is parched, and there are literal wildfires burning across parts of the UK. This isn't autumn arriving early, but I think we've become so used to putting everything into like neat little boxes that we've kind of forgotten how much of nature and how much of life actually happens in that in-between bit. We want to know when summer ends and autumn begins, but nature doesn't give us a date. It doesn't flip a switch at midnight and move us neatly into the next season. One slowly becomes the other, and you can feel it in these August days. The mornings have the faintest whisper of what's coming next, and then a few hours later it feels like the absolute height of summer. The evenings are still warm and full of possibility, but the darkness comes a little earlier now. The candles get lit and the garden lights come on, and there's a different kind of magic mixed in with all that summer. Neither one takes anything away from the other. And I think that there's something in that because we're so quick to move from one thing to the next that sometimes we actually miss the transition itself. We want to know what's ending, what's beginning, what comes next. When perhaps we don't actually always need to know where one thing stops and another one starts. Sometimes we can just be where we are. Notice what's changing without rushing. Enjoy what's still here while being curious about what's beginning to appear. So no, I'm not ready for autumn, and I'm definitely not finished with summer. I'm just noticing the change. Because perhaps living seasonally isn't about knowing exactly which season we're in. It's about being present enough to notice the one slowly becoming another. And perhaps life is a little like that too. We don't have to rush through the in-between to get to whatever comes next. We get to live there too. And that's the best part of creating a life that feels as good as it looks.